Welcome all fire signs to your partial solar eclipse reading. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, putting you all into a little box over here. I have noticed throughout these little eclipses and some of the bigger ones as well that a lot of you have the same things going on over here when it comes to this, whether it's the transformations of, each element doing the same kind of thing. So it actually makes sense to put you all together instead of doing 1,000 readings of almost the same exact reading. So this is talking about, you fire signs, you have the powerful focus, you have the intensities, you're burning brightly, you have the drive, the passions, the desires to create strong, destinies, things of this nature. And there is a determination that's going on within fire signs that a lot of other signs do not have. And that's a big element to when it comes to these portals opening through these solar eclipses and these lunar eclipses as well. And, just all readings in general, a lot of times we are taking on a lot of the same things that are going on within our lives. So let's see what's going on with you. Pulling it all together. And then at the end of the video, guys, I will pull an overall card for each sign, okay, which makes it a little bit different for each of you. So pulling it all together of what you're going through, and then finding that specialness within each sign. So let's see what's going on. Best message for the fire signs, please. The Akashic Stargate. This is talking about aligned with the purpose, crossroads, no wrong path for you guys. And that's really big right now. And you see these kind of doorways opening over here that's saying, you have this and you have that. And right now, there is no wrong path that you can actually take right now if you, stay steady on your journey. So let's get some cards out over here and see what elements going on. I'm using the zodiac cards to see what is influencing this as we are going through this partial solar eclipse. All this extra energy. We have Uranus coming through. Wow. Now that's going to be very important underneath the Akashic Stargate, right? Not so much the fire, because the fire will be the other cards. Underneath the Stargate is this Uranus. And this is saying this is very important because this is putting you in the knowing. I know things. That's what the Uranus is. I know. So, right, because it's also a part of that kind of Aquarius energy as well. I know things. So, having this beautiful, this beautiful Uranus coming out is associated with, of course, the human powerful needs of what it is you need. So such as the desire for freedom and individuality. So you just kind of pretty much think about, what an Aquarius wants, right? Because that's the same, right? That's their planet. So it's like the big thoughts, the big insights, the big changes, that are represented within this, this planet over here. And that's also going through the crossroads, because it's saying, if I align with my purpose, then I already understand the big thoughts that I have, the insights that I want, and I understand exactly the big changes I want, so I'm going to go for it. This is going to give you that over-determination through the fire. This is where you guys are all pulling together and saying, now I have the determination, I have the power, and I have, all the things that I need to be able to get through this all, right? This is where the intensity is really going to grab you fire signs. Not wanting any opposition, because you're not going to see any opposition, right? There can't be opposition, because once you're focused to where you need to be focused and you have that power within yourself to know exactly what you want, you're going to say, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want. I'm determined to do so, and I will honor and follow the path that I I know is opening. And you'll feel that because there's going to be this really courageous emotion coming through you. Right? And this huge creative process that can just boom, right? And therefore, being fire, you're definitely going to want to take the action. This is not something where you're just going to want to sit back and say, oh, I don't know, right? Because that's where you might have been before. Because all of a sudden this solar energy comes through and it's saying boom, 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 boom. And you get very inspired to want to do things. So this is going to really also bring out some kind of authentic version of yourself, which is also a great Aquarius energy. So next card out. Oh, what do we got? Water energy, bringing out the emotion. Now you're going to feel this deep emotion with the water. The water is actually going to bring in this huge, deep want and emotion of this is what I have to have. So this is going to also bring in, where you have passion, this is going to bring in compassion. So as we know, water signs are very compassionate. So now, now you have fire and water. Boy, you're going to be smoky. So this is where you're going to feel flowing and cleansing and healing things around you. And it's mostly within yourself because now you have the passion and the drive to get to where you are. So anything before that you said, I can't do this, or maybe I couldn't do that, or it's not going my way, it's going to cleanse all of that and going to refreshen you as it's moving kind of gently through you. Right, and it's definitely going to want to connect and have a better understanding of your partnerships, of, you know, things, people around you, connections. Intimacy will be better, okay? Right? Because it's going to feel fresh and new, because that's what water does. It refreshes and it renews. So you're definitely going to feel fresh and renewed as well as you're bringing in all these better qualities. You're going to want to definitely speak your truth, right, with compassion, but it's also, like I said, encouraging the connections and the expressions through healing and forgiveness and all of those wonderful things that you feel like you can actually kind of let go of any kind of baggage that you need to let go of so that you can get to exactly whatever you need without being at any kind of crossroads. Okay, so next card coming out. Ooh, got some Capricorn energy coming through. So now, my gosh, you guys, you've got all the energy. Wait a minute. You got all the energy? Wait, hello? You got the air, the water, the earth, and the fire? Well, shoot, no wonder you have no wrong path. Because now this Capricorn is going to come in and it's going to stabilize. So the other element coming through, and if you guys have Capricorn rising, oh my goodness, or somewhere a lot in your chart, you're going to feel like you're walking on water over here. Flying by. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's crazy. It's very rare that that happens. So this is a very big moment for you guys. But you probably do feel very stable right now. And especially as the solar eclipse is coming, like between the 25th, depending on where you are in the world, it would be somewhere between the 25th and the 26th. Or maybe the 24th, 25th, 26th, however. But that's crazy because now you're going to say, not only do I know, but Capricorn says, what? I can use it. I know how to use it. Now this energy, you guys, is a very fiery, intense energy because remember, Capricorn is the fire of Earth, right? So it already has this fire within it, right? It's the fire of Earth. So therefore, it's already going to take on this very fiery, intense piece. So boy, from intense to intense, there's going to be a lot of intense. No wonder that's a good thing that the universe gives you this water to be able to, you know, kind of solidify over here. Maybe that's where I was feeling the smoke, you know, because now you're going to say, I can use my motivation. I know how to achieve my goals. I know how to use things. I know what to do. I know what I want. I know how to manifest. So I can spin gold into, you know, into straw, or straw into gold. Hard work, getting the satisfaction, you know. So you already have the tools within yourself, and you already know this, and you're saying, I have the tools within myself, or I have the tools around me. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly how to get there, and I know exactly what I need to do. And I have the passion and the drive to do so. So definitely anytime that it has any kind of learning lesson that you felt like was the hard way, you're actually going to be able to now perform all of the things that you felt was, damn, I'm learning the hard way. Now all of a sudden it seems like it's getting easier for you because now you're possessing all the tools that you simply need to enhance everything that you need around you. And the thing that I do love about it is with Capricorn, you always have to be careful of the dark sides of Capricorn, which is the heartless ambition, right? I just get where I want, but I don't care who I step on. Yeah. You don't have that. You don't even have to worry about any of that. Why? Because the water comes in to avoid that situation. And plus, you know, you're not going to do the dark side stuff anyways. But I'm just saying, if it feels that way, you're not going to have to worry about that, because that would be over-intensified, right? Just doing everything overboard. We'll just say it's overboard. But you have that water coming in that's going to smooth everything out. So you don't have to worry about stepping on other people's toes to work up the mountain or do anything like that. Which, like I said, that is the dark side of Capricorn, to do such a thing. Nice to know, right? Yeah, we will worry about that. Because then you're like, oh, great, what's the dark side of me? Don't worry about it. Okay. Anyways, guys, so, but yeah, it is that, though. You don't have to worry about that, though, right? Because it does. It gets to that point where it's like, oh, my God, I don't want to have to step on somebody to get to where I want to be. Because sometimes in life we feel like we have to do that, right? But you don't have to worry about that. You already have all the tools around you. So no worries. Okay, so let's get to some moons over here. But be careful. You might have a Capricorn that wants to step on your toes to get to where they want to be. You're up for some kind of promotion, and you know, you got somebody who wants to step on you. Just be careful. Okay, here we go. And the card coming out is the new moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. And that's exactly what you're doing, though. You're going deeper than you have for a long time. And we can see that as you're kind of going underneath the water over here, and then having this Scorpion moon, new moon kind of coming out within the situation. It's really talking about this is how deep we can go. And that's a very good thing. And the next card coming out is first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. And, you know, that's a good thing, though, too, because talking about stepping on other people's toes and not having to worry about that, you're going to assess the situation. Therefore, you can say, you know, I don't need to step on your toes. I've already got the tools around me. I know where I'm going. Because you already have the knowing. And you already know how to use it. So you don't even have to worry about all that. You're going to do all the, you know, all the assessing to say, nah, I don't need that. Because, see, that would be low blows, right? I don't need any low blows. I've already got this. So, I don't need to worry about that. I know how to walk right around you. Okay, so getting a couple cards over here. We have the Uranus, the water, and the go deeper with the moon over here, which, you know, you're going to go deeper in all kinds of situations, especially assessing all of the thoughts and all the things that are going on around you as this portal really opens. Yeah. There goes all the anxieties. Hey, you know what? No worries. I don't have any anxieties anymore because now I'm in the knowing. When you're in the knowing, you don't have anxieties. You don't have worries. You've let them all go. You're not going to have both. No, you're taking control of the situation. Even if you're going to self-sacrifice something for that, you know, with the hangman, you could say, you know what? Maybe by assessing the situation, I don't have to take as much of a self-sacrifice because the risk is a little bit littler and a little bit different. So now it's more kind of a leap of faith than it is really a self-sacrifice to really want to go and do things. But you will definitely see the changes coming in for you as you are really watching things really take control of the situation. And this is going to definitely be where you're going to be able to step into the power and really show up. And there's that authentic version that I keep thinking of over here with this Uranus. Right, of yourself and really finding your voice. You know, you got all this water over here, there's a lot of communication, finding your voice, living within your truth, being able to do the things that you want, not disappointing yourself or others at this time, because you know what? I'm stabilized. I know where I'm going, right? Freeing yourself from any weight on your shoulders as you're assessing the situations. And the last card coming out is, yeah, you might even feel like it kind of might be a little bit of a tower, but the tower that I'm noticing is going to be the tower of the emotions, to free yourself from the weight of other people's expectations, other people's problems, and just really worrying about what it is you want and really getting inspired to what you know you have and where you need to be to get, because you're aligned with the purpose of what you need. So, you know, there is no reason to be breaking any rules or worrying about any of those. And you have the Magician coming through, because things that you're manifesting, and it's a great time to assess the situation and really start manifesting what it is you truly want, fire signs. Okay. So let's get a couple of cards out over here for each one of you. Now bringing in your sign. How lovely is that? I'm just going to grab, hopefully a major arcana is what I'm asking for. For each sign. Let's go ahead and start with Aries. We'll just go from the beginning over here. With the Aries, we do have the Death card coming out, talking about the divine essence coming through, knowing who you are, and really transforming into what you truly want right now, Aries. So this is definitely a big, huge time of transition, not only within your life around you and your lifestyle, but also within thought and emotions. Guys, really remember what transition and butterfly effect is. It's not always I'm winning the lottery, right? This could be the way of thinking. You will know exactly what it is as you're going deeper and assessing the situation. Going straight to Leo next. Going in a row. Best message for Leo. Through this beautiful solar eclipse, we have the star coming out. Wow. Really getting to, there's that authenticity again. Who am I? Where's my goals? And really reaching out and really touching the stars over here, really, because you're really going to be in this place where you are really shining, right? I'm shining, my relationships are shining, so you're really going to feel successful and really getting to your goals, as well as you really feel like you're upcoming into what you really need, and really aware of it as well. That's what I love about it. So definitely there could also be some, you know, some definite surrenders to the situation. As you're surrendering to certain situations, you're going to notice I'm shining brighter and brighter and brighter, getting exactly where I need to be. Okay, so let's get to Sagittarius over here. For the beautiful Sagittarius, this message is honoring thyself and becoming the boss and being in boss mode. Really feeling like you are, you know, in control of the situation. You're going to find your power to really rise over here, Sag. You're going to feel like the ball is in your court. You have the power and the knowledge to do so. So really sitting in this Emperor's spot over here, you're going to feel like everything you touch right now is going to turn to gold. And that's really what this, really what that is. So how beautiful is that? Okay. And you know what's really crazy? Can I just point something out that I think is just crazy? You have air. Remember, I told you have all the elements. You have the air, the water, right, and the earth. But the craziest thing right here is this is water. This is Aquarius, which is the Uranus. And this is fire, earth sign, right? Aries, Taurus, cusp. So definitely, even in this reading here, for all of you, right? Aries, Leo, and Sag is all the signs again. So that, all the elements just came out 100. That's crazy. Never seen that. So I always like to point out the things that I don't see very often, and I'd have to say this one takes the cake on that one. So you got all the signs here, all the signs here. Okay, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.